Welcome to Gaia's Love, a podcast of brief messages to help humanity bridge the gap to the new earth. My name is Vivienne Gerard. It is my delight to be a scribe for consciousness today, sharing the wisdom that flows through from Source. Here we go. Episode 25. It is the 24th of July as I record this, and we have moved into the sun sign of Leo, and it is gorgeous and sunny today. It's like the world knew, at least here in Cincinnati. Gaia, Earth, got the message, like, bring out the sunshine. And it is so beautiful. The sky is that bright, bright, bright blue with a few little clouds, and it's just gorgeous. So today I messed my normal routine up a little bit deliberately by going to a Kundalini yoga class and not doing my run in the morning. So when I got home, I decided to take my dog for a walk in this gorgeous, gorgeous day. And we have a routine that we follow. So we go down the little hill, and there's a field at the bottom, and we cross over the bridge, over the little stream, and then we go into the field and we walk through the field. It sounds like a storybook, but it really is like a little path that he and I follow, and he knows exactly where to go. And most of the time he pulls me because he's so excited to be going on a walk. So we went down and we were following our usual trail. And for some reason, we normally go around the perimeter of the field, and he's poking in all of the little bushes and does his dog duty, and he's going in and out and sniffing everything everywhere. And for some reason today, he wanted to go into the middle of the field, and he kept pulling at the leash. So I was not sure why, but I started following him, and he starts sniffing around in the grass. I'm like, oh gosh, it's a snake, or something. That's where I go. It's a snake. But it wasn't. It was a turtle. It was a turtle in the middle of this huge field. I mean, it's huge. It's an enormous field. And there's this turtle smack dab in the middle of it. And somehow Star found the turtle. So, of course, I could see all the legs and the head just go right back into the turtle as soon as Star's big face and nose shows up in the turtle's world. And I was fascinated because we have been talking about the crab at the ocean and coming out into the sunlight and emerging and everything we've been talking about. It's like I found the land version of the crab. So, well, I didn't. Star did. Star found the land version. But it was amazing. I sat there with my camera, of course, and took a picture. And so that's going to be today's podcast image, is this tiny little turtle, all tucked in tight, except his head was just barely sticking out, just barely looking out at the sunlight, and in the middle of this vast field. So, of course, the title for today is Slow and Steady. Slow and Steady. The message of the turtle in the middle of the big field. It is a time of so much energy moving on our planet, and so much more light available to us to call upon, to bring into our human forms, to light our souls up in bigger ways. We are really in a time of such intensity. And the intensity can be overwhelming and negative. It could be a restriction for us or a stressor. It could make us want to just, like the turtle, just go all the way back into the shell and just say no. It's just too much. Nope. Right? Like we pull all the way in. We emerged, like I talked about in yesterday's podcast, and then whoop, too much. And we hide. That's one way. right? The other way is we acknowledge that it's intense. We honor that there is more energy available to us, and that's a little scary. Really? Really? We could be bigger? Really? We could shine more brightly? I don't know. I don't know if that's such a good idea. But acknowledging that it's a possibility, and then just taking a step forward. The turtle, that little turtle at some point must have been in the little stream that we crossed over, or at the edge of this big field, or hidden in the forest. And not knowing how big this field was, he was going to have to cross, or she, I'll say it's a she. She starts making her way across the field, and we just happen to find her right in the middle of it. She doesn't know how far she has to go, or that dogs might pop up and want to sniff her shell, or that the sun's going to be really hot, or it could rain. She just keeps moving forward, knowing, trusting, she's going somewhere. I believe animals have souls, so this turtle has soul, spirit, energy, life force, consciousness. Something is guiding her path as she makes her way forward. But I don't get the sense that she's overly concerned. It's just keep moving. Keep moving, and if it feels a little intense, okay, we'll tuck everything inside for a moment. Hide from the puppy dog with the big nose and the bad breath. We'll hide from that puppy dog. And then when the puppy goes away, we'll just keep moving forward again. Slow and steady. And sometimes it's sunny, and sometimes it rains, and sometimes it's windy, and that's the experience for this turtle here on this planet. And so it's the same for us. We emerge into the light, and we can come back and hide, or we can just keep going, just keep expanding, just keep moving forward, trusting that one next step that presents itself when we're still and quiet. Trusting that one nugget that shows up from our yoga instructor, or our beautiful friend, or our beautiful daughter as she's about to go on an adventure and she drops a little bit of wisdom, right? We trust all these ways that our soul brings little signposts along the way, little nudges, reminders, like, nope, it's this way. Oh yeah, it's a big field. Maybe you should take a break for a moment. Maybe you should go lay in the sun and soak up some of that light. Recharge your physical body a little bit. I love it because my daughter gave me permission to go lay in the sun for a little while after I make this podcast. I was like, maybe I should lay in the sun. Maybe the turtle was trying to show me that. And she's like, of course you're supposed to go lie in the sun. Right? Of course. So perhaps that's your message today from me, is from the turtle. Let me not take credit for the message. The turtle scribed a message for all of us that says it's okay to take a short break. It's okay to pull back in, knowing you're going to pull back out again in a moment, or stick your legs and your neck back out in a moment, and you're going to keep going. So it's okay to pause and then soak up a little bit of that light. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. And we'll get across the field. Just like the turtle, we will make our way across the field. Thank you for tuning in to today's vibration. Let's take this message of pure love out into all of our communities and continue expanding love here on Gaia. So much love from my heart to yours.